The game me and my team created, called Eclipsed, consists of a rich storyline involving 3 wardens that control the universe. There are 3 powerful wardens: peace, balance, and chaos. One day, chaos absorbs peace and balance to become an all-powerful being named the Aegis. Right before absorption, though, peace and balance created the player character to release themselves from the grasp of chaos. The player must work towards the goal of confronting the Aegis after facing a series of multiple puzzles.
Gameplay. The player begins by spawning in a graveyard with trees and a clear outlined path. As the player follows the path and crosses the bridge, he will reach a village where he speaks to the NPC known as Moon Guy for further instructions. The player will continue to travel right and enter the dungeon. The first puzzle uses simple push blocks to unlock the first door. You must move a green and red block to their corresponding pads to unlock the door. However, there are multiple blue blocks in the way as obstacles that players must maneuver around and maneuver.
The second puzzle is mirror beam based. You begin by firing the laser eyes from the player and turning the mirrors accordingly to hit the target with the lasers. Next, to complete the last puzzle, you must press a button at the end of an obstacle course with your mirrored shadow. Your shadow inverts your controls as well. At the end, you will see a cutscene showing that you have defeated the Aegis. There are 4 different biomes in our game. Each of these biomes have their own dungeon. The first biome is the grasslands. This is the main area of our game, containing the graveyard, market, and the main NPC, Moon Guy. The second biome is the desert. This area features a cave dungeon entrance, a ruined village, and many desert-related items. The third biome is the winter area. This area features a large mountain, lots of trees, and a half-frozen lake. The last area is the demon forest. This area features a large, dense forest, cracked ground, and an ancient skeleton holding the portal to the last dungeon.
The code of the game is similar to that of JavaScript and C languages. This makes the code incredibly flexible and customizable. Also, the code is not stored in one single script, it is spread across multiple objects and functions, making it very easy to find specific code snippets. The art of the game is stored in small pixelated PNGs called sprites. These sprites can be attached to objects to create a full game asset. The game engine is called GameMaker Studio 2, and it is directly compatible with GX Games, making exporting the game super quick and easy.
At the start, our game was going to be an action shooter adventure game featuring dungeons containing enemies. We were all into this idea, but then after reviewing the TSA guidelines, we reviewed that our game was not rated E for everyone, and it featured weapons. When thinking about ideas to implement into this game, we came across the idea to make a puzzle-based game that featured a deep storyline and lore. That perfectly matches the theme for this year of making a retro game with a modern twist. We took into account the different modern aspects as well as keeping it with an 80s look. We also weighed the pros and the cons to see which features could actually make it into the game.